Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Super English Talks, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Jara.
Hello, Jara. And hello to all our wonderful listeners. It's great to be here again.
It's awesome to see you, Paul. How are you today?
I'm doing truly well, thank you. I had an incredible morning. And you, Jara? How are you?
I'm feeling great. I woke up early and had a decent, calm container of coffee. It was a good begin to the day.
That sounds perfect. A quiet morning is a happy morning.
It truly is. And sometime before we get into our topic, let's rapidly remind our friends how they can back the channel.
Yes, let's do that. If you are enjoying our podcast, we would love it if you click the like button.
And please subscribe. That way, you'll always know when a new episode is here. It helps us so much.
It does. And sharing with your friends is the best way to offer assistance our community grow. Thank you all.
Thank you. Okay, Paul, are you ready for our topic today?
I am ready. What are we talking about?
Today, we are going to talk about feelings. You know how we feel every day.
Oh, feelings. That's a big topic, but a very important one. Happy, sad, all of that.
Precisely. We regularly say, I'm great, or I'm affirm, but there are so numerous more ways to say how we feel.
That is very true. It's more honest, more real. So where should we start? A positive feeling.
Yes, let's start with happy. We both said we are feeling good and happy today. What is something that makes you happy, Paul?
A simple thing is getting a pleasant message from a friend. For hi, how are you? It makes me grin.
I love that. It's small, but it really changes your day. For me, finishing all my work for the day makes me feel happy.
Yes, that feeling of, okay, I am done is fantastic. You feel light and free.
Precisely. Moreover, my cat makes me happy. She does clever things, and it fair makes me giggle.
Pets are the best for that. They are so good at making us happy. So, happy is a great feeling. What about the opposite?
The opposite would be sad. And it's okay to feel sad. Everyone feels sad sometimes.
Of course, it's a normal part of life. What is a situation that makes you feel sad?
For me, I feel pitiful when I miss my family. They live in a distinctive city, so now and then I fair miss talking with them.
I completely understand that. Missing people you love is a real reason to feel sad. For me, I feel sad when a friend is sick or has a problem.
Yes, because you care about them, and you want them to be okay.
Exactly. Or another small thing, if I make plans with a friend and they have to cancel, I understand, but I still feel a little sad.
Me as well. You get prepared to go out, and then, goodness, the arrange changed. It's a little baffling.
Disappointing, yes, that's a good word. It can make you feel a bit sad.
So, these are real everyday reasons. It's not always something big, right?
Okay. What about another very common feeling, especially after a long day?
Oh, you must mean tired.
Yes, tired. I think we all know this feeling exceptionally well. I certainly do. Waking up exceptionally early for assembly makes me tired for the entirety day.
Oh yes, that 6 a.m. alarm is not a happy sound. For me, a very busy day makes me tired. When I have to run around to different places, do many things, at the end of the day, I am so tired.
I know that feeling. Your legs feel tired, your brain feels tired, you just want to sit on the sofa.
And not move.
Also, studying can make you tired when you read and read for a long time. Your brain says, okay, stop now.
That's so true. It's a different kind of tired. A mental tired.
Yes. So there is physical tired and mental tired. Very interesting.
It is. Okay, here's another one. What do you call the feeling you get around 1 p.m. when you haven't had lunch?
I know that one very well. That is hungry.
Yes, I get exceptionally hungry if I do not have breakfast. My stomach begins making noises.
Mine too. It's not a good feeling to be very hungry. It makes it hard to think.
I agree. And when I'm hungry, I want something salty, like fries. What about you?
I more often than not need a enormous bowl of pasta when I'm truly hungry. Something warm and good.
That sounds scrumptious. And what's the feeling when your mouth is dry and you need a drink?
That is thirsty. After a workout, I am continuously very thirsty.
Yes, after a run or a workout, you need water. Or just on a very hot day.
It's easy to feel thirsty.
It is. It's your body telling you, hey, I need water.
It's important to listen. Okay, we have some good, basic feelings. What about a stronger one? For example, when you miss the bus.
I feel angry or maybe frustrated.
Yes, angry is a good word for it. It's a hot, strong feeling.
It is. I feel angry when things don't work, like my computer is very, very slow and I have a lot of work to do.
Goodness, that is the most exceedingly bad. You tap and you wait and hold up. It makes me feel very impatient and a small irate.
Me too. Or when I'm trying to explain something and the other person is not listening, they're looking at their phone.
That makes me feel angry too. It feels rude.
It does. So angry is another one of those feelings that happens to everyone.
For beyond any doubt. Presently, let's conversation approximately a fun one. The feeling you have some time between a vacation or some time between the end of the week.
Oh, that's a great feeling. It's excited.
Yes, I love feeling excited. This Friday, a good friend is coming to visit me. I am so excited.
That's superb. See, that's a perfect reason. You have a fun arrange, so you feel excited. I get energized when I am going to attempt a modern eatery.
Ooh, me too. You look at the menu online and think about all the good food.
Yes, I do exactly that. It's a very happy, energetic feeling. You feel like you can't wait.
Is it Friday yet? That's the feeling. That's it. It's a very positive, forward-looking feeling. I like it a lot.
Me as well. Presently, what around a feeling that is not so positive? Like when you listen a loud electrical storm at night.
For that, I would feel scared.
Yes, scared. A sudden loud noise can make you feel scared. Your heart beats fast.
It does. Or, for example, if you are walking and a big dog starts running toward you, even if it's friendly, for 1 second you feel scared.
That's an awesome illustration. You do not know what will happen. That feeling of unknownness is being frightened.
Right. It's a feeling that tells our body to be careful, to pay attention.
That's a good way to look at it. Okay, here's a situation. You are at the doctor's office. You are waiting and waiting and waiting. How do you feel?
I feel bored. So bored.
Yes, waiting with nothing to do is the definition of bored.
It is. You examined all the magazines, you look at your phone, and you still have more time to hold up. That is feeling bored. I feel bored when I have to do the same simple thing once more and once more. It makes the time feel so moderate.
Oh yes, a repetitive task. Your mind just goes to sleep. So what do you do when you are bored?
I try to listen to a podcast like this one, or I call my mom.
Good ideas. I try to read a book on my phone, anything to make my brain busy again.
Precisely. Affirm. One more. What is the feeling when you see a companion in the supermarket and you didn't know they were in town?
Oh, I feel surprised.
Yes! Wow! Paul, what are you doing here? That feeling.
It's a great feeling, a happy surprise. You feel your eyes get wide.
Yes. I also feel surprised when someone gives me a compliment I don't expect. Like, I really like your shirt.
Oh, that's a nice surprise. It can make your whole day better.
It can. A surprise is just something you don't expect. It can be big or small.
That's the key. The unexpected. Wow, Yara, this is a fantastic list of feelings.
It is. And the reasons are all from normal, everyday life.
They are, and this is so supportive. Now our audience members can say more than, I'm fine, much appreciated.
I hope so. They can say, I'm a little tired today,
or I'm excited for the weekend.
It makes conversations much more interesting and real. You connect with people.
You really do. When you share how you really feel, it helps people understand you better.
I agree completely, and it's good to remember all these feelings are normal. Nobody is happy all the time.
That is the most important thing to remember. It's okay to have a day where you feel sad, or angry, or bored. Exactly. And the next day, you can feel happy or excited. Feelings change, just like the weather.
Perfect analogy. So, Jara, how are you feeling right now after our great conversation?
I am feeling truly upbeat and very satisfied. I think this was a very helpful conversation and still a small hungry. How around you?
I feel great. I'm happy we talked about this, and I am excited for our listeners to use these new words.
Me too. I think this was a wonderful chat. And it seems we're at the end of our episode.
I think we are. Time goes fast when you're having fun.
It does. So, to all our listeners, we have a question for you.
Yes, we do. Please write to us in the comments section. Tell us, how are you feeling today?
You can select any feeling we talked about. I feel cheerful, I am tired, I am bored. We need to listen from you.
We really do. And if you found this episode helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to Super English Talks.
And do not disregard to share it with your friends. Thank you all so much for being here with us.
Yes, thank you for listening, keep practicing, and we will talk to you next time.
Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone.